get to it. Right. Welcome everybody today to today's recording. Today's recording, guys, I'm gonna go over how you guys can be able to copy and paste a trade and be able to see a trade that either gets dropped in the chat box, gets dropped on Blaze app, gets dropped anywhere, so you can actually take this trade. All right. And also here on this call, I'm gonna go over why am I buying gold at the area that I'm buying it, right? Some of you guys missed the sell, but it's okay. But there's some of you guys that need to understand how to set a stop loss and a take profit. And also, some of you guys need to understand you need to take these trades. Okay? You need to take these trades. So the first thing that all you guys want to do, go to Go Social. Okay? When you go to Go Social, you go to my feed, right? And I'm going to give you a brand new educator that's been going crazy. His name is Brian. This guy, Brian, right here, you want to go tap into Brian. All right? Why do you want to tap into Brian? Because this little guy, Brian, he's calling out trades for gold. Brian is an educator. Okay? He's active on gold. Very, very, very active on gold. Okay? Also on Go Social, you guys want to follow my brother, Evan Cabral. Why? Evan Cabral. Look at this. What is Evan Cabral doing for you? He's telling you what's going on with gold, sweetheart. He's telling you what's going on, what gold is doing. Where is gold going? Look at this. He's telling you what's happening. Look, I'm going to open this up on TradingView so you can see it. Look at this. Where is he calling gold? Reversal where? 1990. And again, reversal 1990. Boom, back to the box. Either 2004. Reversal back down to 1980s. Look at this. We're going to mark this up here today together. Right? Oris. What is Oris doing for you? Same exact thing. Oris is calling out this trade for you right now. Oris is calling out the trade so you could be able to tap in. That's what Oris is doing for you. Oris is calling out the trade so you could tap in, coach. Look at this. Oris is calling the trade. It called the whole sell, but it only called the sell into 2017. But if you guys were on Evan Cabral's Go Live, he called the whole move on Go Live. On Go Live, he called the whole move for you. The whole move on Go Live, he called it. If you listen to the call, what he exactly broke down. If you exactly tapped in to what Evan Cabral talked about on the call, you would have taken his trade. You would have been more confident to take his trade on Go Live because he broke it down exactly what the trade was going to do, guys. And you know what you do? You go to Go Live, you click on this session, right? You come right here. You know what you do when you come right here? You don't even click on his favorite. Let it load real quick. Hold up. Come on. You want to see what he talked about and know what gold is going to do? Come to his last session. Before you guys go to sleep tonight, or before you guys go to sleep any day, or if you guys waking up early the next day, this should be your personal development for an hour. Because all you need is this. Look, right? You don't need to watch the whole Go Live. You could just skip through it.
Like,
look at this.
I think.
Look at this. This is the preview to what I exactly marked up. Look at this.
You're gonna drop or spike up and then drop, take out.
Boom. What did KD mark up for you guys? Where is it? Right here. What did I mark up for you guys? Look. I said when I called it here. I called it right there. I said, yo, guys, at 2020, I'm looking for sells here. Some of you guys enter some sells here, went negative. I did too, but I had a stop loss at 2027. And I said, yo, guys, it's going to come here. What does that say? Reversal might come here. I was listening to Evan Cabral, and that's when I marked this up and sent it to the chat. And look where reversal went. 2031. So let's say if you took a trade there, right? You're looking for sell, so you're going to click on short. Even if you took a sell there, guys, look. How many pips am I teaching you guys to have a stop loss? 10 to 15 pips. Look at this. If it was that was 8 pips that hit. If it was 10 pips, your stop loss would have been at 2038, and you still would have been on the trade. And look, you would have capitalized on all of these moves. Someone say sheesh in the chat box. You would have capitalized on 370 pips right there. 370 pips in your sleep. If you would have copied this trade and set sell limits. But some of you guys right now, you missed this trade. And right now, you're waiting for the what? You're waiting for the buy. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with the buy because we're going to mark up the buy here together. Right? We're going to mark up the buy up here together. Because this is what I gained from my educators. My educators told me exactly what to do, how to do it, how to go apply it. So what do you think I'm going to do here on this call today? I'm going to go do it because my mentors told me what to do. But you see how easy that was? Did I make that look easy? It's what? I'm studying film. Guys, I was a college baseball player and basketball player. This is all I had to do. Study film. There's some of you guys that don't want to take the time to go and study. You guys don't. You don't. You don't want to take the time to go study, and that's what you're missing. You're missing the study part. You're missing the study part. And what is he breaking here? He's breaking down the zones of where could this potentially go and why is this going to potentially go there? Then he's giving you the news effect. What's going on with the news? What time? Where should you be prepared? Look at that. Look at the support levels.
Do a bit this side.
He gave you gold and he also gave you Euro USD, USD JPY, NZD USD. Like he was just playing with the markets. He was just playing with the markets, letting you know exactly what the trade was going to do. But if you don't have time to watch Gold Live, what do? You skip like this, how I'm skipping. I just need to know, okay, bet he said this, he said that, copy. All right, coach, let's do it. Right? But you guys also need to be on Go Social. You guys need to be on Go Social, man. Look at this. He's posting, he's tweeting this every day. What is the trade doing? He's not posting it on Blaze app. He's posting it on Go Social. This other educator, Brian, he's on top of things too. Look at this. He called a buy for gold. Look where he's calling the buy for gold. He's calling buys for gold at 1993. Right now. But I have a great call that is going to come down to where Darwin told me. Yo, I was crossing the bridge between Pets and Buddha. I'm in between. Darwin calls me. He's like, yo, bro, did you take that trade? My mentor is calling me to hold me accountable. The guy that you guys saw at the event tonight in Arizona calling me, KD, did you take that trade, bro? Did your team take the trade, KD? And I didn't even know what to say to him. He's like, yo, how bad does your team want this, bro? Like, for real. For real, fam. You have the play right here. You have the playbook. And it's simple for you to go and copy and paste this trade. Right? So simple. So simple. Right? So you see the trade right here. Right? You see this. You know what you do instantly? You go to TradingView. Right? They gave you the trade. You come here to TradingView. You see that right now, they're telling you to do what? They're telling me to buy, and I come right here. I grab a horizontal ray. I dump it anywhere. They told me to buy, I go to coordinates, they told me to buy at 19, what, 90, what does that say? I don't know who took a screenshot. So this one says to buy 1980. Okay, and I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna mark this up. That one tells me to buy at 1980 point, because that's Evans Cabral markup 12. Okay, 12. I'm gonna text it right here. Evans markup for buys. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna go and enter the trade. I'm not, right? I'm marking it up first and I'm looking at it. Why should I enter this trade? Okay. Boom. I'm gonna do this now, right? What else did Evan say it was gonna do? He said it was gonna buy from 1990 all the way back up to at least 2004. So I have a potential buy up, right? So he said 1990 point. I hope you guys are taking notes on this, that you're not here on this call just picking your nose, right? And watching this video on YouTube, just picking your nose. Because I'm putting you guys on game here, okay? And if you have questions, please drop the questions in the chat box. Point 29, right? Evan. Buying up until 2004. Boom. That's what he's buying. And he's buying, I'm dropping it right here again. Look at this. He's buying until 2024. What's the price? 98. $98. Boom. Buying, then selling. Look at this. So this is Evan Cabral's markup right here. What did he say? He said, yo, I'm buying from here to here, and then I'm selling again, all the way down. This is what Evan Cabral said that this trade was going to do right here. Look at this. You guys here all have a potential to do what? To buy right here at this price, 1990, to buy until here, right? Because that's what he's buying. Okay? And then from buying there, 2004, to where? Selling all the way down to 1980. Some of you guys have a position there to trade. And if this is an idea that you confirm it and you're like, bro, that makes so much sense to me, take it. If this doesn't make sense to you, your heart is telling you, yo, don't take this trade, don't take it. It's all if your heart is telling you to do it or not. You see what I'm saying? And how do I know? How do I know this trade? If you guys know how do I mark up a chart, you guys will go to the 4 hour, right? And take notes, because this is my blueprint. This is my blueprint on trading. I will go to the 4 hours. Okay? I will look what the market is at now. And I will turn to my left. Okay? I will look at what the market is at right now, and I will turn to my left. As I'm turning to the left of the market, I'm looking at my markups. Right here, support level, support level, support level, support level. Right here, support level. So what do you think I'm doing right here? That's a support level that this thing must what? It must come back up right here, because you see it. It needs to fill. It's all halfway to refilling that candle, right? And the top of that candle, what's going on? It's a support level right here. As you see it, right? Support level, support level. And then this thing must do what? Come down. So it's a clear confirmation to me that this trade is going to happen. I'll go to the 4 hour to see that. Why am I looking at the 4 hour to see that? I'm going to the 4 hour to see that because I need to see past history. Because the market does what? It always repeats itself, guys. I'm going back to the basics like Diamond just said right there in the chat. And excuse me, my sinuses is acting up, right? So think about it. Go back to the basics. There's a lot of you guys that need to go back to the drawing board. There's a lot of you guys here on this call that need to go back to the basics. Anderson, those videos that I'm telling you to watch them, my brother. Take notes. But also, you have a demo account. When you see trades, bro, copy it. Mark it up like this, how I'm showing you on this call. Omar, same with you. You have a live account now. So you got to be careful with trades that you take. You don't got to take every single trade you see. But you got to come mark it up like this. All right? Why am I looking at the 4 hour? Because I need to see the whole picture. Okay? Then you could go down to the 1 hour. And in the 1 hour, you do the same thing. You go back. Yo, what did it do in the 1 hour? Look, the same thing that I just broke down in the 4 hour. Look at this. I'm giving you the play for tomorrow. So you guys don't miss out on this opportunity. Again. Those that showed up to the event today, did Darwin breakdown go? Drop a 1 in the chat box. If he did. You see what happens when you show up? If you show up, you're going to get what? The results. Okay? And then what do I do, coach, if I see the trade right there? Guess what? You go to the 15-minute or the 5-minute. Is it similar to this play that I'm giving you guys that Darwin gave you or no? Just let me know in the chat box. Just let me know. If it's similar, yes or no. If it's different, tell me. There you go. Look, how am I not in Arizona and I trade just like my mentor? You see what I'm saying? The blueprint doesn't miss, my ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Reverse up and then sell at 1980. There you go. Wait, what'd you say? Reverse up and then sell down. Yeah. Facts. For a swing. There you go. This is the trade for the year. How do I go back now? I go back to the 15-minute and I see, is this an active trade right now for me to take? There's some of you guys that might not take this buy today. Why? Because yo, I got to wait for the sell. Guess what? You see, I'm more of a buyer. I'm more of a buyer than a seller. I am. But when I see a sell and I see it clear, I take it. Okay? So I'm giving you the blueprint right here today on what to do. This is what Evan Cabral did. This is his markup right here. Exactly what I'm breaking down to you is what he broke down. Now, this other guy, right, Brian, what did he call out? He called out buys at 1992, but this is a scalper. Excuse me. This is a scalper. He's calling buys at 1992. He's calling buys at 1993. Now, I'll go to my markup and I look at it. 1992, man, it looks clear for a buy. I know that he called out a buy until when? 2010. Okay, where else do I see a buy to 2010? No, I see it right here because this is a support level right there. 2010, there's another level, right? And if we could go back to 2010, 2012, let's say, this is a resistance there, right? Look at that. There's a resistance. But look, on the news effect before, it broke it. It already broke that same structure when it came down, but there was so many support right here. So it's not going to go past that. And if it does go past that, I see this going up right here to 2004, selling all the way down, 1980 for buys. What Darwin called out, I'm going to give it to you guys here on this call today too. I dropped it right here in the chat box for you. Telegram. Does it show in Telegram? Look, Darwin called me and said, yo, bro, you need to take this trade right here. He posted it on Instagram too. He texted it to me, but he posted it on Instagram. I was on the phone with him. I'm like, yo, I'm going to take a screenshot of your screen. He's like, bet. Send it to me. Boom. I send it to him. He posted just like this on Instagram. Look, he's telling you 1983.34, take a buy. If you see that our mentor, which is a 6-figure plus earner, he tells you straight up his blueprint. I put $2,000 into my $2,500 into my trading account. I'm duplicating that and writing that to 20K, 30K, 50K, 100K. So if he's telling you that, what's up, guys? I told you, whatever my mentors tell me, who's the first people that I'm going to talk to? You. He said it right here. 1983.21 buys Darwin. Boom. That's Darwin's buy. His next buy, $19.80.21. Darwin's buy. Look at that. Now, I'm going to be realistic here. I'm going to be realistic, right? A lot of you guys see this trade and you're like, yo, bro, I'm just going to wait for the buy. Yeah, you could do that. But you know also what you're doing? Look what you're missing out on. A lot of you guys are going to tell me, yo, bro, I'm just going to take the buy, bro, when it drops. Look what you guys are missing on. If you're going to sell here, right? Let's say if the market goes and sells here, look how much selling room you're missing. From here to here, that's 100+ move. And I'm marking this up on TradingView, but you can mark this up anywhere, right? But look, you guys can also capitalize on the what? On the buy right here. And on this whole sell, you guys can also capitalize on. You guys can also capitalize on right here. Does that make sense, guys? Can I get a make sense in the chat box if I'm speaking to you guys? If I woke you up from having a passing over opportunity to having a residual income opportunity, because residual income creates happiness. Also, too, yo, drop your screenshots in the chat, man. Yo, drop your screenshots. Look at Kay. Kay made $20. Kate made $20, and yo, she was happy. She shared it everywhere. $20 at 17 trading. Look at what we teaching her how to fish. I'm gonna break that down here on this call, and I appreciate you for staying up late. Thank you. Right? Because it's 1:11 a.m. right now somewhere. That's how real it is, this message that someone needs to hear. Okay? So this is how you guys copy and paste a trade. You go to TradingView to your map and you mark it up. Or, guys, you mark this up in Oris. Oris has the same tools right here, so you can mark it up. But the only thing with Oris is it deletes it. So you're either going to have to take a screenshot. Somebody take a screenshot of this and drop it into the chat, because I know somebody missed this call today. And they're going to ask, what did KD go over? KD gave us the play. And they're probably not going to watch the YouTube video. So give him this play, please. Somebody drop this into the chat box, because I'm not going to drop it. I'll probably drop it after this call. Right? But boom, that's the play. Now, KD. Now, this is my biggest problem, KD. I'm having the hardest time dropping this and taking this trade on my phone. How do I do this, KD? How do I take this trade? How do you make this thing look so easy? Right? Look at this, guys. And I'm going to share this with you. And I don't like to share my results with nobody. And people tell me all the time, bro, you got to brag about what you're making. No, I don't. Because it makes people uncomfortable sometimes. right? It makes people uncomfortable sometimes. So what do? I do the same thing that my mentor does. What do? I put 3,000 to 2,500 into a live account. Right? As you see, I withdrew 1,200 to come here to this trip, right? And guess what, guys? Look how much I'm up again. Right? Yesterday, what did I do? Right? Yesterday, look, I hit my master's club. I actually got to take a screenshot of this. Oh, shoot. I stopped sharing the screen. Sorry, guys. Yesterday, I hit my master's club. You know what's the reason why I don't share my profits with you guys? Because it makes you uncomfortable. Who's here uncomfortable looking at this? Probably some of you guys, right? And I don't like that. I don't like to show my profits to you guys. I don't. I really don't. I'm sorry, but I don't like to show my profits to you. Because the biggest problem that happens is that you guys like to compare your chapter to me. You guys like to compare your chapter 1 to KD's chapter 22, and then you will never jump the hurdle. Never jump the hurdle because you have a disbelief. So that's why I don't share my profits with you. And also, there's a lot of people that like to count your pockets. And I don't like people counting my pockets. Because my money is not mine. These are just blessings that Jesus gives me. And these blessings, I go back and bless people. I bless this community. And I bless my family with it. For real. Just letting you guys know. Right? So, look at this. Right? Yeah, I got some trades. These are just my long trades. I'm a swinger. I take multiple positions. I'm swinging Ethereum right now. It is okay because I got what? Low. Look at this. Look at my lot size. I'm not over leveraging an account because I'm taking multiple positions. But also, look, I'm flowing in profits right now. I'm flowing in profits. I'm flowing in profits on gold. Look at this. Look at my positions. Didn't I tell you guys to sell up there on gold? Look at that. My positions on gold. And look, where are my buy limits, coach? Look at this. Make sense? If I'm doing this, why ain't you doing it? Oh, wait, I understand. Whatever I do, 50% you guys are not gonna do. Shit, I forgot. That's what happens, guys. Welcome to leadership. Welcome to leadership one-on-one. Because this is what happens in leadership. That's what happens. All right. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that one more time. And I'm gonna drop it into the chat. Because I told who took a screenshot of it? I don't think nobody took a screenshot. Ah, come on. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Awesome. So the reason why I'm doing this part right now is because this is the part that we all make the mistake, right? And I'm happy Omar brought this up because it's very important. Okay? It's very important, this part right here. All right? So if I'm on Telegram or I'm on Blaze or I just took a trade or I just marked up a trade, you know what I do? I come here, I save this to my photos, right? I come here to my photos and I look at this markup, right? And I have it right here with me. So now I know I'll go to trading. I'll go right here and I'll see the market. It's at 1992 right now. And it says I'm looking for buys at 1990, right? And let's say I'm going to go to sleep after this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open this up. I'm going to look at the chart and I'm going to press trade. You know what I'm gonna do right here? I'm gonna put a buy limit. My buy limit is gonna be where? It says it right there, 1990, 29. Okay, and I'm gonna place it. I'm just gonna place it, right? Because that's where I'm looking for buys. And I'm gonna take 2 positions there. Why am I gonna take 2 positions? Because that's where I want to take 2 positions. If you look at my loss size, I'm taking an 8 loss size. In total, I'm taking a loss size in 2 trades of a 10. Makes sense, but I'm splitting it in 2 trades. So I'm taking a 4. Okay? Boom. There are my positions. I'm not putting a stop loss right now or a take profit. Why? Because I'm gonna come back. Okay? Because I don't have TradingView app on my phone. Because I have a lot of pictures and stuff. You know, it's just a personal thing. Right? And then what am I doing? It says buy up until 2004. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy up, right? And then what am I doing? Sell limit. Same thing. Price 2004. 98. Boom. You guys can do the same thing. Oh, no. Shoot. I gotta delete that order. Right? Delete. Right? Because I did the wrong thing. Oh, no. Shoot. So buy limit. Sorry about that. Buy limit. 1990. 29. Okay, my sell limit is already there. Okay, so I'm gonna take another sell limit, 2000. And if you guys have questions, please ask them in the chat. 98 plays, right? Now, forget about the stuff that says right there. Reverse might go here. Forget about that because you seen that I didn't delete that. I'm putting in the numbers right here, right? Also, Darwin said what? Buy at 1980, buy at 1984 for a swing trade. So what do you think I'm doing? I'm swinging this baby all the way where, coach? All the way up. Okay? All the way up. And there is my trade. There is my trade. Look, these are my sell limits right there. You see what I'm saying? These are all my positions right there. Right? And I have all my positions right here, active, ready for you. Now, KD, I saw that you didn't put a stop loss or you didn't put a take profit. Can you please teach me how to do that? Yes, sir, I can. Right? Yes, sir, I can. How can you teach me that, KD? Very simple. Everybody here should have a take profit and a stop loss of their choice. And you grab this little guy right here. Write this down. Long position means that you're looking for buys. Okay? Long position means buys. Look at this. Short position right there. That's called short, right? If I'm going to sell, I'm looking for shorts. Okay? Short position means sell, coach. Who understands this? Drop an I in the chat box if you understand this, right? Now, this is very simple. How simple is it? Very. Look at this. I'm going to delete all of that. I'm going to delete all of that. So now what am I looking for in the market? I'm looking for a buying position, right? So what do you think I'm doing? I'm going to look for a what? A long or a short? Somebody drop it in the chat box. What am I going to look for? A long or a short in the market? There you go. I'm looking for a long. Right now, I'm looking for a buying position here, right? I know that I'm buying up to this target. Look at this. My TradingView knows me so well my stop loss is usually 7 to 10 points, right? And where do I see the 7 and 10 points, coach? I see the 7 and 10 points right here, right? Look at this. Stop loss right here. It says 10 points. You see that? I'm not worried about the take profit because I know my take profit is 15 points. Now, if you're looking at gold, that means that I'm risking 100 pips to gain 150 pips. Does this make sense? Drop a make sense in the chat box if it makes sense. So my stop loss that I usually trade is usually 50 to 70 points or 70 points to 100 points, but I'm willing to gain 150 to 100 to 300 points. Make sense? Why? Because I notice if I risk a tighter stop loss, like 200 points to 20 points, 200, if I risk to 20 points to 40 points, guess what? Gold always does this. And if you guys trade gold, you guys know this. Okay? What do you guys know? That if you trade gold, gold always reverses very tight. And then gold always does that. So it's very important for you guys to know what? Let me get this pullback, but also let me stretch my stop loss. That goes with any pair that you guys trade. All right? The reason why I wanted to go over this call today, and this is what I was supposed to do at the beginning of the call, but guess what happened? Someone needed the message that I dropped today on this call. And if you missed this call, make sure you don't miss this call again. All right? Make sure you don't miss this call again. All right? Awesome. Does it make sense? Who's ready to take the trade now? Does anybody have any questions? Because I showed you how to set up your stop loss, set up your take profit. You know what I do now? Now that I have my take profit and stop loss, what do? I come here to my broker again, right? And let me show you this last step before we hang up. I come here to this trade. I already have my take profit and stop loss.
You aren't sharing your screen.
Thank you, bro. Right? I come here, and what do? Because I have my take profit and stop loss, I go to my buy limits. Modify. My stop loss is 1979. Modify. Modify. 1979. Boom. Stop loss. $19.79. Stop loss. Take profit of your choice. I'm not giving you a take profit. 1979. Boom. Stop loss. Right there. All my trades have a stop loss now. Okay? The next thing is this. I have to double share screen. Sorry, guys. The next thing is this. Because I know someone's going to ask this question. Hey, you didn't mark up the stop loss for the sell. Right? I know someone's going to ask this question. I knew it was coming. Right? What do? It's so simple, my brother. I'll come here, look at the price. How much am I risking? 10 to what? 8 to 9 points. Look at this. I'm risking 8 on the sell coming down, but I'm willing to risk 270 points. So my stop loss is going to be where? 2012, right? I'm going to go stop sharing screen again. You see, I got to do this because I got to dumb it down so some of you guys can understand. You know what I mean? Some of you guys already should know this. This is the basics. IM Mastery Academy gives you all of this right here. That's why I love IM, right? But this year, these next 3 months is the only months that I'm taking to teach people these basic things, right? Boom, I'm coming here because this is my sell limit, right? Oh, no, I got to do it here. Sell limit, modify, stop loss. 2012, coach. Boom. Boom. Modify, coach. 2012. Boom, there you go. There's my stop loss. There's my take profits. Make sense? Wow, KD, this is so simple now. I get it. Go take the trade. Right? Go take the trade. Don't be this guy right here. Right? Don't be this guy right here. Please. Don't be this guy. Did you take the trade? No, I forgot to fund my account, coach. No, coach. I have a poor mindset. No, coach. I didn't take the trade. Please don't be that guy. All right? If you guys have any questions, please reach out to me. If you guys need any help, drop it in the chat box. As you see, I'm here at convention right now, so my time is very limited. I can't sit on a call with you one-on-one, but I know that there's someone in this chat that can help you with your question. Okay? There's someone in this chat that can help you within this question. And if you guys have questions, please unmute yourself if you guys do have questions. And make sure you guys like, comment, and share this video. And really watch this video, please. Because this video, I'm showing you how to copy and paste a trade. And I'm showing you how to actually do this. All right? Make sense? Let's get it.